Hello everybody, Rebecca here. Welcome to The Sims 3. I'm just trying to set up a timer so I don't make this video too long and boring for you all. Okay, so we are back in The Sims, and as you can see, I've moved everybody to a new neighbourhood. Reason for that is I think we've pretty much discovered a lot of The Sims 3. Completely forgotten what expansion pack that is. But yeah, you get the idea. We did manage to turn her into a mermaid, didn't we? She's not got the scale legs, but we did. I remember, I'm pretty sure we did. It has been a while since I played. The reason why I've changed neighbourhoods now, more than anything, is because I have the brand new expansion pack Into the Future. Well, it's not exactly brand new anymore. But I'm going to see if we can go into the future, and that might mean moving a few bushes around. So we'll just delete those. For it to happen naturally and everything, you need quite a bit of space. This house doesn't actually have that much space. So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, the new neighbourhood we are in... God, I can't think of any of the names today. But this is that little medieval town that... These will keep coming up a lot. That little medieval town that you could buy on the Sims store. And I like it, it's pretty cool. For many Sims players, we did want a Sims medieval. We got it. It wasn't exactly what we hoped for. We were just hoping that it'd be the Sims, but all medieval. Instead, we got kind of a quest thing and limited things that we can do. We couldn't really redecorate that much. Couldn't build our own places. Things like that. It pretty much limited that game. So, as you can tell, it didn't last long. I think it had one expansion pack and then that was it. It was... Wow, someone's yelling. It was pretty much finished with. Now, I think we have enough bedrooms. We've got 2 couples and 2 separate people. No, we don't. So, I think what we're going to do... I'm thinking maybe we can get a double bed in there. Seems a bit unfair to have them squashed in. When I'm not with it today. I do apologise if I screw up a lot. Let's have this. We should really go with an expansion pack one, shouldn't we? Into the future. There we go. Ceiling is... That's because I wasn't in the bedroom. Oh, it seems to fit quite nice. I think that'll do. Right. Oh, this thing is not appearing, so... I'm going to have to do it ourselves. And I have no clue where to find it. Hoping it will be an entertainment. And if it's expensive, we will have to cheat. What is that? Oh, it's an instrument. Yeah. I don't want to spawn in too much because you can get it from the future anyway. I reckon it should be in here. It's not. Ah! Is it in travel? Go away. I know what we can do. We're just looking the Into the Future folder. Now, normally this thing appears, and some guy steps out of it, but it looks like we're shit out of luck there. There it is. Time machine. We'll just put that right there. Okay, so let's get going now. Who would be most interesting to have in the future? I think maybe the witch. Or let's send the fairy. In fact, we can send everybody in. Oh, and I also have a mod to show you, which I think I can show you right now. We use experimental sim. Now I'm going to cheat a little bit because it's a creator sim mod, and we're not creating any sims at this moment in time. So,
Yipso.
now you may notice he looks a little bit taller anyway. I have a different height mod. Which sim height? Yeah, by CMR. It's on Mod the Sims. I will put a link to it. And as you can see, we can make them taller and shorter. So I think I'll make him pretty tall. A 6-foot guy who can't dress himself. Now there are a few bugs with this, of course, because Sims are all set to pretty much the same height. And I think one of the things that we want for the Sims 4, and I don't actually know if they're going to put that in, we do want different heights. Just for fun, my boyfriend got me to make me and him, and we didn't really look like each other, mainly because in real life he's taller than me, and well, on the Sims we're both the same height. I mean, it's nice that I can make myself look a bit taller, or I can be the same height as everybody else. But, you know, you just kind of, you know, everybody is different heights, and it just varies a little bit, and it would be good if they could do that, really. I'm just going to find him a different outfit, just to see how the different outfits look. Just want something a little bit interesting. Put him in a toga. That seems pretty cool, yeah. Now, I don't know whether it already has presets on all the other Sims, because obviously when I came in to create Sim, then he was already slightly taller than a normal Sim.
Yeah, Lukey.
She looks pretty tall too. She was supposed to be inspecting that damn portal. Do it! I hate that. For some reason, you tell your Sims to do something, then they tend to go off on one. Oh, neighbourhood mascot for university. Whoa. Greetings, I'm Emmett Relevant. You seem like an adventurous Sim. Perhaps you'd like to use my time portal. All time travellers need an almanac to chart how your actions in the present reflect your Sim's future in Oasis Landing. So this is the time traveller. Unfortunately, you do have to do this little task where you have to collect power cells for him. You have to collect 5 of them. Just in case you can't get to the other one. Go on! Wait. Okay, so now we can time travel. I think we'll take everyone with us. Even Toga Boy. Yes.
Who's it? Jiraiya!
Come on, everyone. Whoa. I love this little loading screen. It seems to have one for every single expansion pack and stuff pack, and it's like a sort of spot the item type thing. So it tells at the moment to find the Kilraki array by Van Allen Decor. I have no clue. But it's certainly a new twist on the loading screen. I'll give them that. It looks cool. It's normally cool pictures. Like I said, they've got one for each expansion pack. You try and spot things that you might recognise from each expansion pack or stuff pack, and it's a little bit of fun. How cool was that? I absolutely love that. It'd be cool if they actually had them stepping out of the portal. But nevertheless, it was still pretty cool itself. So, we have relatives of everyone. All the different locations. So, I'd like to see her relatives. In fact, let's find the aliens. Let's do that. Now, there is an easy way to spot them. Usually there's some up here. They're in different locations, depending on how many Sims you bring to the future. And also you change them depending on what you do in the present. So if your family become really rich, then so does your family in the future. So this symbol means that there's where your descendants are. So we're going to go visit them. And of course, the great thing about this is one thing that I really wanted. I wondered if it would carry traits. So, like we have a fairy, a werewolf, an alien. I won't accept the opportunity. I have already done that. I will show you, though. I wondered if it carried supernatural traits, and it does, because I actually have a sim that I play in my own time, you know, my own family that I mess around with, and one of them is a green fairy, and sure enough, her descendants were green. So, I'm getting a text. That will have to wait until I'm done filming. So, this is where your family stays while they're in the future. They stay as long as they want, and also don't worry if you have left Sims in the present. They tend to pause while you're here. The future doesn't. So you stay in the future as long as you want, and nothing changes in the present. Your kids don't grow up while you're gone or anything like that. So I'm going to grab one of these. These are hoverboards. So if you're a fan of Back to the Future, you will probably be thinking, yes, that is super cool. And then there's a jetpack as well. So we're going to grab one of them. And I think we're going to send her to here. So, so I'm going to send her to see her relatives. As you can tell, she's slightly green. Ah, she's already arrived. And there they are, as you can see, there's aliens. One of the things I was worried about was that you meet descendants and they'd be human regardless of what your sim is in the present. As you can see, no, there are few alien sims and there's a human one as well. These are all Kent, so God knows who he is. As you can see, they're all in quite futuristic wear. I love this dress. I've actually used it on my sim game, and I just think it's fantastic. The houses as well. I love the futuristic look. I think it depends what mood I'm in actually, because I also love kind of old-fashioned look as well, sort of Gothic Victorian. But this futuristic look is just fantastic. Everything's white and looks clean. I mean, that's how we picture the future. I love the little things like that. Hanging plants. There's plants in nearly everything, because obviously we picture our future as one where we are going to have plants everywhere because we're trying to prevent global warming. I don't know what this bit is at all. I think it's just a plant bit, but yeah, pretty cool. I like it. So yeah, let's go see if she's met her relatives. She's sat down reading. She hasn't gone to meet them. That's fair enough. She's gone to the Robot Emporium. Now you can make your own. But there is a lot to do with it. Your sim has to have a skill in technology, and unfortunately she doesn't have one. But we can purchase one. This guy looks pretty cool. As you can see, there's one working at the desk. There are lots of ways you can customize them. It's insane. Yes. I've never actually purchased a plumber. I did go straight into designing my own. But I'm sure we can customize him. At the moment he's just a set of eyes. And of course they don't have to have legs, they can hover, which I think is pretty cool. And of course he's an actual person as well, so you have to make sure you've got enough space for an extra person. When you design your own, you have to design the sort of a chip that gives them human-like traits. And at the moment he's got 3, so he's friendly, he's got robo-nanny, so if we have kids, he'll look after kids. And he has the capacity to fall in love as well, which is, I think, pretty sweet. And it looks like my sim has fallen in love, and she's not really in love with anybody else, is she? Nope, there's her relatives there. Let's do a little bit of flirting. Oh, there is so much to show in so little time. He's exercising. Yep. These are like billboards. I mean, I'm really impressed with this expansion pack. Because you don't get a new neighbourhood in the present with it, but your Sims can move into the future. Which we might do at some stage. And all just the futurism. I've made that word. Trademarked it. Just the way it looks so futuristic and clean. And of course, we've got so much to do here. There's so much that we can check out still. You know, all our relatives. Check out the new type of bed that there is. I thought that was pretty cool. A little toy that kids can have. It's sort of like if you had one of those little keychain pets as a kid. I've forgotten what they're called. I'm useless today. I had one as a kid, and if you didn't look after it, it died. They are sort of like that, and practically the same principle. You have to look after it, which I just think is it's a pretty cool idea. One thing I didn't notice when I sent a fairy from my Sims to the future, they didn't have wings, they were just green. And now I've got to find her relatives. There they are. So, kind of hoping that they do have wings. Oh, where's he got to now? No, I can't zoom in. Let's get him out here. Okay, so jetpack, stop walking away.
Zuby!
I should put a notice out that I'm filming and nobody will text me and pester me because I don't reply. So as you can see, he's got the jetpack on. Ugh. I hate that he's just walked off. Ah. Give me a minute. No. Fly around. Do it. Graceful dives come after lots and lots of practice. Be prepared to get wet. There's the jetpack. I love it. It's pretty cool.
No! Sharga!
Whee! Let's go see if she's found her relatives. It looks like she has. Doesn't look like the fairies, which is a little bit disappointing. These don't look as well off as the other family.
Hey.
Whee, and he's just demonstrated the hoverboard for us. Oh, what's that? This is a house. Not so futuristic, as you can see. It's very old and dated, but like I said, I think this depends on how well off your family are. I don't know why it's different for each sim, especially if they're all in the same family, but so what's in here? It's a barn. That's a nice little touch, I quite like that. Swing out back with a kid on. Well, I think we've pretty much seen everything for this time. There's still quite a bit to show you guys, which I will do in the future. Haha, little pun there. Yeah, basically on my next video we'll explore more and we'll change things around. See if we can get the different types of futures that you can get, because of course you can change the future depending on what you do in the present. So thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.